Good evening, everyone. Today we have Group Captain Alok Kumar Chatterjee on our show. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Aman. Good evening to all of you.
Sir, I request you to please share your experience in service while serving for 31st year in Indian Air Force. Also, tell me by which entry you joined the forces. Was it FKIT?
Aman, it's like a historical visit now because 34 years plus now 5 years gone past that I have superannuated. However, to tell you in short that in our time there was no AFCAT actually. As the number of candidates increased to appear for this, SSB, so many filters had been introduced. So AFCAT is one of those filter. In our time, of course, there was no PP and DT also. We used to just appear for the YR and thereafterwards we used to go in for the normal OLQ tests of the psychologist interview and the GT. However, now when you are talking about my experience, see, Aman, I joined the Indian Air Force in 1983, December 23rd. And thereafterwards, it was a long journey where I completed my journey in the year 2017 of November 2017. In this prolonged years, I have served in the operations branch mainly for about 10 to 12 years. And after that, I was detailed for the course of the GTO at Defense Institute of Psychological Research at Timarpur, from where I graduated, and thereafter I was posted for on-the-job training at Dehradun Air Force Selection Board. There I realized that this is the first time, like if you ask any of the officers who are still serving or otherwise who have not served in the Air Force Selection Board, will never be able to tell you that what the actually assessors are looking for. They are still at large as to how they got selected. Some of them will say, okay, I haven't done anything yet, but still I got selected, and they boast about it. But I realized after doing the course and the OJT that many candidates, what they say that I have not done anything, basically it is your subconscious mind with which you have done something and you didn't realize it. And the assessors sitting over there with their microscopic view are watching all that only, not what you are doing with the conscious level. That is of course a part of it. But what they are more interested in that how you are actually behaving through your subconscious mind. So in this way, good about 10 years I almost spent in the service selection board system, as sometimes as a group testing officer and later part as the senior group testing officer. To my credit, I had the category A of the selection system, the grading, that I had been a category A GTO, and which means a lot for an assessor, as to that means he had mastered the technique to the extremity. That is why this category A is given, and the system involved are so many which need not be disclosed over here. That is not a part of it. Now, in this process, as I told you, I enjoyed every bit of it, every week of it, because it is a weekly program, right? Our time, when initially I joined the system, there used to be 2-day GT, of course. Present day also, many a times, many a candidate will say that we have been exposed to the 2-day group testing, but mostly it is now, abridged to the single day testing, owing to the number of candidates throwing and the similar capacity, the number of assessors are not available. The system has not grown that fast, though they are trying their level best. Now, earlier there were only 3 Air Force selection boards and now you have 5. Additional one at Gandhinagar and at Guwahati. So this is how the system has grown in its time, and with that, self and my colleagues, whosoever were there, will vouch for it, that they have done. One thing I must say, that once one officer has served as a member in the service selection board, it like an infatuation, he just can't get out of it. He has to, he is in love with this profession so much that something or other, either voluntarily or otherwise, they keep doing it. That, in short, is my introduction about self. Anything else specifically, if you want to know, you may ask.
Sir, as you retired in the year 2017, so how is your post-retirement life? And sir, which all institution you joined?
Okay. See, after the post-retirement, definitely just about 3 or 4 months later, through Jila Sainik Board at Dehradun, I was contacted by one institute run by ex-naval officer, and that is named as Mentors. Okay, so I went there, of course, and this was the other role of GTO. In my service career, I was the assessor. Like, I used to assess the candidate about their personality. Here, I have to enhance the personality of the candidate. Like, whosoever is going for this, keeping in mind that as an assessor, what I used to, looking forward to in a candidate, the same thing was to be transferred to the candidate. But again, the fact is, you may have a kettle of tea, but if you are the person who is receiving is only having a cup, you will have a cup of tea only. If you have a glass, you will have a glass of it. You have a jug, you will have a jug of it. So that is the difference in the system, that it is not that anybody or everybody who goes to the guidance center, but yes, there will be some difference, but it cannot be absolutely that whosoever visits will clear. Okay, it will take time because personality does not change overnight. It takes time. Yes, I must profess that people should, like, why not? You see, there are so many civil services academies and this and that are running for every other profession. This also being a class 1 profession, you need to prepare yourself prior you go. It is not the system. People are, on the misgiving that, अरे फौज में क्या है? Just go. चड्डी पहना के आपको दौड़ा देगा. अगर आपने दौड़ लिया, फिट हो गए, 4 बार वो बार में अपने आप को पुल अप कर लिया, बस. That is the misgiving which is prevailing in the society because people are not exposed to the system. And fact is that this system is only confined in the gambit of the defense services. It is not available in the civil society. So now that the enthusiasts who are willing to join the defense services must avail this opportunity, but prior joining this opportunity or the institute to avail this opportunity, they must ensure, because nowadays a lot of other, I don't want to use the word like forgery and all, okay, frauds, but people just put on some colored uniform of our tri-services and claim that yes, he's a GTO, he's an interviewing officer, he's a psychologist. So be very sure. That is what will be my advice to people. And well, online services, now that the technology has advanced so much, it is better because you see, you are not going to lose much so far as that, physical uncomfort or other things are concerned. Remaining in your own house, doing your normal course of job. If you are really interested, you can spare 1 to 2 hours per day, and you can avail that from any of the assessors who are in this profession of online guidance. But system is also acceptable that, you must accept that nothing is free in this world. So in comparison to the joining the institutes where you are actually, displaced from your original unit, and then you have to, somewhere you have to fend for the shelter, somewhere you have to fend for your food, and then just go through the tutorials. It's quite a, sort of an uncomfortable situation. So my profession, I would say that you should join the online classes.
I will also like to add to our subscribers that please note that our fees is just half of what is being charged by the other institutes. They charge around 20 to 25,000, and we are charging only 9,000 for a 14-day or 2-week course.
That's correct.
Sir, now please guide our followers. Is there any guru mantras to crack the SSB? Any master key?
Yes, if you take it that way, the master key or the guru mantra, whatever you are telling, The gurus are there behind your back. You look down and the parents are there. They are the gurus of you. They have nurtured you. They have brought you up. They have never told you to do anything wrong. All these vices have cropped up while you became independent after your education, completion of the education of the schooling, and you joined the college and you grown your wings. You started picking up the shortcuts, you know, the hoodwinking, all these activities, and you felt that I have become smart. Gentlemen must understand that any parent, whatever they have told, are the, should I say, the thumb rule that no parent might have. I can't imagine that they must have had told somebody to tell lies or go and beat somebody or think evil about somebody. Nobody will say. But this is there now in the minds of our young or the youth. Okay. Why? How it is come? This is the vicious atmosphere or environment in which you have to get exposed, but guard. Those protective shield has been provided by the parents. Let always those teachings be in your mind, and your personality will grow in that protective cover. Once it grows, thereafterwards these evils will never be able to trouble you. That is the Guru Mantra, I can say, because after all, OLQ is nothing. When you go through the OLQ, all those 15 qualities, everything has been taught to you, told to you every day, every hour by your parents, by your teachers. So that's it.
Sir, in case if someone has non-acquired that 15 officer-like qualities from his childhood itself, can he acquire that after joining our course? Can he improve?
Yes, yes, Aman, very valid question you had asked. कि देखो, it is not that ki anybody or everybody does not have those 15 OLQs. They have. Every one of us contain those 15 OLQs, officer-like qualities. But what matters is like, I'll just give you a simile. A cup of tea. Somewhere, someday, your mother is making it, you are drinking it every day, but every day it doesn't taste the same. Someday you will find that the sugar is less. Someday you will find that tea leaves have been added more. Sometimes you will find there is a problem in the milk. Maybe the cup and saucer you may not like one day. Another day, the temperature is not absolutely appropriate which you would like. So these are the variants even in our OLQ also. Okay, those 15 qualities cannot be the same or similar quantity in everyone. It varies. That is how the personality also varies. Like, if I may quote, there was one very intelligent gentleman, but not acceptable in the civil society, that is named as Mr. Charles Shobraj. Okay, that person was a big con man. I believe so. I have never been able to meet him, of course, but it is said that none of the jails in this world could ever keep him more than a certain period. He will hoodwink the system and will go. That means you can imagine how intelligent he was. And he was doing this con practice at government level, massive level. But never ever nobody could touch. And I think he is no more now. Okay. But had he been alive, would you have taken and joined him in the this thing NDA to make him a colonel or brigadier or a major general? That is the system, because you see, everything has a pro and con. There are two sides of the coin. So similar thing, too much of intelligence also puts you down. Okay. So that is, if you get the guidance is like, a proper trained cook. I must give that simile that way. Who just adds the recipes as much is required to the taste of the client. Isn't it?
Yes,
So that is what is the importance of the guidance. OLQs you have, but never ever all the 15 OLQs, if I ask anyone, they may not even realize that they have it. That is why the caption of the army says, if you do you have it in you? That means identify yourself first. That is what it wants to say. Do you have it in you?
so
Because
sir, you want to say that all the 15 qualities are inside everyone, but they need to be nurtured.
Absolutely, absolutely.
तो हिंदी में कहावत है ना सर, शक्तियां तुम्हारे अंदर ही हैं, उनको बस बाहर एहसास दिलाने की जरूरत है.
एकदम सही बात कहा आपने बच्चे. दिस इज व्हाट वी आर ट्राइंग टू डू इन द ऑनलाइन कोचिंग सिस्टम and guiding the people who are really willing to join the armed forces. That's all.
So if someone joins our 14-day course and also nurtures himself for another 2 to 3 weeks, he takes care upon his 15 officers like qualities, he can surely get recommended.
Aman, again I must tell you that recommendation, there are certain conditions are there. Okay, now let's first restrict ourselves on this, that if they take guidance, I can give you right in a written stamp paper, authenticative this thing verdict, that whether he gets recommended or not, but he will be an asset for the nation. Wherever he goes, his charisma will be actually observed by the people. Oh, what a great change he has undergone. What have you done? It will be a total, revamp of the personality, because now is the time that he has realized. Now, so far as the question of recommendation is concerned, Aman, last I think when I talked, I said that it depends on the environment in which you are actually, like you have all the qualities, but unfortunately you landed up with the group of people who never even thought about nurturing themselves, and they are behaving as original, or should I say as wild as they are in the nature. Now, SSB, after all, the SSRs are also human being. Not that every time they miss a good person, but in such cases, there are chances that one or chap who had nurtured himself has found surrounded by such people who never bothered about living like a human being. So they may get a chance to get weeded out. But
so this I have seen, sir. Actually, I joined a physical fitness academy in local, my neighborhood only. There I noticed that most of the students who are coming for the preparation of army general duty, they don't even know about what NDA, CDS or FCAT entries are. They just know that what you said, that 1600 meter ki running kar lo, and then everything you will be joining the forces.
Exactly. This is that lack of knowledge, and also on the part of the lack of interest. They just want a bread earning job. But Aman, I must tell you, at this, of course, my career in the service, I have already served with honor and pride. But here, you see, if you just think that this is just a bread earning option, then might as well do not join the armed forces. That is the message to the candidates who just show that yes, they are willing. But why they are willing? When they ask, they do not have a solid answer. Why do they want to join the armed forces? Some say in the charm of the dress. Some say the what do you call that, charisma of the people whom we see, and the perks and the facilities and everything other than the adventure. Okay, the hidden
So there are many other funny chats also related with this. I see on the internet, Facebook, they are flooded with jokes on the aim to join the Indian Army. Some say that they want to join the army as there is a childhood dream. So they mean to say that they have been stamped after the birth that they want to join the defense forces. Some say that it is their parents' dream. So their parent was just stamped their head with a stamp that join Indian Army, join Indian Army.
Rightly said. Okay, but it is a fact actually. Nobody has ever thought about that you are coming for an interview. And mind you, this interview is the only one in the whole system of ours that it is totally paid. You don't have to spend a single paisa, not for your stay, not for your food, nothing. Isn't that quite a excellent thing?
There was some network issue. We are back. Yes.
Okay, what I was saying is that this is the system, this particular interview system in country is the only one where your travel, your stay, your food, everything is paid and looked after. Even if there is a scratch happening in the service selection board during your task, you are being attended medically also, not a single paisa taken. So
Yes, sir.
the government is trying a level best to get the diamonds from the mines. Let the diamonds shine. We are just trying to shine those diamonds so that they can shine inside the armed
Also,
forces.
sir, I will like to add that what I have noticed that after giving at least a one SSB, there's a change in personality of oneself.
True, absolutely. That is what I said few minutes back. That whether you get recommended or not, but you will yourself see a sea change in your personality, in your behavior.
I will
Your
like to add an example of my previous SSB at SSB Bhopal. So we were 19 people we got screened in, and today three or four of the two get recommended at same that time only. After that, two more get recommended, and another five have joined the different forces, the state government or the police forces. Recently, a friend of mine from that group gave 10 SSB. He was not getting recommended, but at last he has got recommended in his 11th attempt.
so great.
The
That
only reason was he made a change in his personality.
yes,
But
that's
at
it.
the same time, all the 18 or 19 of us are today at some good position in our life. Either we have studied a good way and or we are doing at least some job.
Too. See, any investment to enhance your personality will never go waste. It will pay you back and more than what you invested. That is also assured.
I think SSB makes a one person a more responsible citizen of the country.
Actually, if you ask me, it makes a person more responsible towards himself only. If you are responsible to yourself, automatically the nation gets benefited.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
that is the crux.
Network lost. उसमें computer Yes, sir, we are back.
Okay, so that's all about in the introduction of myself and as well as the SSB. Anything else you want to know in specific?
No, sir. Thanks for joining our channel.
Okay, thank you so much, Aman. God bless.
Thank you, sir.